welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and welcome back to another Two Looks Tuesday. Today we are going in with a request from Darby a couple weeks ago. She asked me to do a Two Looks Tuesday with a Milani soft and sultry palette, which I finally was able to find. It took me a while to actually find it. I found mine at Walmart. They're only $15 and on the ULTA website it was $20, but this palette really had my attention and I was like, it's all neutral, I don't need it. But then Darby, thank you, requested it and I was like, done. Somebody requested it, let's do a review on it. And on the back here, they do have a weekday look, which is the first column that you could go in with, a weekend look, which is the middle column, and then a fun day, which is this last column. So the palette is really set up already for you, so you could create looks like that. But today I am a rule breaker. Today I went in and I did a very soft matte look, which is what is on my eyes now. And I will go in with the second look and create something else. Something that I'm not using the chart on the back, but this is really nice if you are confused on what to do. I like this idea that Milani did. So if you're excited to see the two looks that I created, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure that you are subscribed and let's jump into the video. I did the swatches according to the columns that are on the back of the palette. So starting off here, we have Bare It All, Tantation, Foxy Lady, After Hours. The middle column, we have Diamonds and Pearls, Soft Touch, Come Hither, Untamed. The last palette we have in the buff, Smokin' Hot, Sweeter Than Chocolate, and Naughty Night. I did go ahead and already prime my eyes with the Ulta Beauty Matte Eye Primer in the shade Nude. This is one of my favorite eye primers. I have a couple of the shimmer colored ones, but I like the Nude the best. I am going to start off with this middle shade right here, Soft Touch. And I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush. And I'm just going to put this right in the crease. And I'm going to keep it somewhat low, but I'm also going to bring it up just underneath where my brow bone sits. And I did just break my nail moving my lights. So, guess what I'm doing after I get this edited. I'm going to be refilling my nails. And I'm going to go in with a neighboring color right here called Tantation. And I'm going to start with a dry, flatter shadow brush. And then I'm going to pat this all over the lid. It's not as peachy as it was in the swatches, which I was hoping for like more of a peachy shade, but it is very pretty. Next, I'm going to go in going the other way with Smokin' Hot here. And I am going to take a tapered, fluffier brush. It's a little bit of a smaller brush, but and I'm going to pat just on the outer third of my eye to just deepen it up a little bit. And then I'm going to carry that just a little bit up towards my eyebrow, like the outer right here, and then into the crease. This is more of a natural crease, but a little bit higher, just so that you're able to see that depth of color. Just make it interesting in that transition shade. Next, I'm going to go up to this one in the buff, and I'm going to take my small fan brush, and I'm going to highlight the brow bone just a little bit. These shadows are really, really buttery. I'm also going to go in with a small flat brush with the same color, and I'm going to hit the inner part of my eye just to highlight a little bit. I really, really do enjoy matte colors on the inner corner. I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to blend that just a little bit on the inner maybe quarter of my eye here. And because this is a very, very natural look, I am going to take a smaller shader brush. I am going to go in with that outer shade right here, Smokin' Hot. And I'm going to press this all along my lower lash line, keeping it pretty tight up into my lash line, not smoking it out too much, but I do really like shadow under my lower lash line. I think it's flattering. And then with my very small tapered brush with nothing on it, I am just going to run that along my lower lash line just to smooth out any harsh edges. And I am going to just make sure I have a crinkle on the outer edge of my eyelid right here. There's this eye. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side, put some mascara on, and I will be right back. And here's the finished first look. I did go in with my Cargo Swimmable just on my waterline in like the outer quarter maybe on my lower lash line, just to kind of make my lashes look a little bit thicker right here. And everything else on my face will be linked down below. But this is a very quick and easy day look. I think this is my favorite all matte neutral eye look I've done in a very long time. I'm super excited about it. And it's wearable all day for many, many different functions or just anything. It was really easy to do, very easy to blend. It went on so fast. I was super surprised. I didn't have to really try to get this eye look done. So I'm going to go ahead and wash this off, zoom you back in, and we're going to get into the second look. I am back with a clean face. Everything is applied exactly the same. I did already prime my eyes again with the Ulta Beauty Matte Nude Eye Primer, and I'm excited to get back into this palette. I am going to start with this shade right here, Temptation. I'm going to place that in my crease. I'm going to use a bigger fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this in my natural crease and again a little bit higher than just underneath my brow, like where my actual brow bone sits. And I'm going to blend it right up on top of that brow bone. I really am enjoying how well these are blending out. These are very creamy, very, very nice. And you are able to build the pigment where you want it. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Come Hither. And I'm going to take a flat shader brush to start. I'm going to use it dry, and I'm going to see how well we get pigmentation with this. And I'm going to place this all over my lid, but avoiding the very, very center of my eye. Okay, pigment payoff is amazing on this. Holy crap. Usually pigmentation with shimmer glitter shades like this are rare to find. I would say really, really rare at the drugstore. This is beautiful. Oh crap. Next, I'm going to go into this shade down here, After Hours. And I'm going to take kind of a fluffier but yet pinched shader brush. And I'm going to tap this on the outer third of my eye, overlapping that shimmer shade. And building up the pigment to where I'd like it. I really like this shade. It's a very, very pretty black brown. And I am going to very carefully pat this very, very low, just above my mobile eyelid. Right there. And then making sure to keep my brush low, I'm just going to deepen my natural crease just above the fold of my movable eye. Just to create very, very soft depth right there. I'm going to go back in with the crease shade and just blend the two together. Which they blended beautifully. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade up here, Diamonds and Pearls. And I'm going to take my flat shader brush right here. I'm going to try it dry first just to see the pigmentation. And I'm going to pat this just on the inner third of my eye where we had left it blank. There is pigmentation there. Let's see if we can build it. You can build it. Okay. And I'm just going to slightly move that color over the center. And then I'm going to take this a little bit further into the inner corner, just extending it out. And then I'm also going to run this along my tear duct using just the side of the brush just to brighten it up just a little bit right there. I really like that shade. Next, I'm going to take my mini fan brush, same shade. I'm going to go in and I'm going to highlight the brow bone. Oh, I really like that. It's not too much shimmer, but it definitely has like a pearl essence shift to it, so it does really, really well for the highlight there. I like that. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here, Foxy Lady. I'm going to take a fluffier shader brush and I'm going to go underneath the eye. I'm going to go on the lower lash line with this shade, starting in the middle, working my way out. It's a little bit warmer of a kind of copper shift. I think that would be really, really pretty just as a contrast. Very, very pigmented. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm going to go in with an angled brush that's pretty flat. I'm going to take the shade After Hours down here. And I'm just going to press this in to just basically stamping that lower lash line. And that's it. That's it. Just a quick stamp right there. And then I am going to go in with a very small tapered brush with nothing on it, and I'm going to blend that in to that copper shade and just soften it out. I really like that. I really, really, really like that look. Okay, I'm going to do the same on this side, and I will add mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, and here's the second finished look. I used the same eyeliner, my Cargo Swimmables. I did go on top of my eyelid just a little bit, and I did my waterline as well. I'm really, really impressed. I have a lot of neutral palettes. I didn't originally see the need for this, but it was requested. Thank you, Darby, because I am really, really happy with this palette. I will say there is a little bit of kick up. You can see a little bit of kick up here. I think it was the brush, because when I used it on the first look, I used it with a flat shadow brush and it had zero kick up. But then when I went in with my fluffy brush for the transition, it had a little kick up. So it's probably just the brush. But I will say too, the shimmers applied amazing dry, like high-end prestige quality for the shimmers. And the mattes. The mattes blend amazing. It's hard to impress me with mattes, but I'm impressed. Very, very impressed. I didn't have to worry about what brush I was using. I didn't have to worry about whether I tapped it on and then blended it, or if I just went in and blended it into the crease. The mattes are impressive. Milani, I am very impressed. So, overall thoughts, first impressions, I'm in love with this palette. I'm in love with both of the looks that I created. Again, thank you so much to Darby for requesting this. I feel like I was definitely missing out not having this in my collection. As always, if there's a palette out there that you really want to see 2 looks created with it, if you're stuck or you're just curious to see how well it performs before you make a purchase, go ahead and leave that suggestion down in the comments section. Let me know in the comments section which look was your favorite. I'm curious because I can't decide whether I like the smokier kind of look or if I like the daytime look. I liked both of them. Usually I have a favorite. I don't this week. I had a lot of fun creating these looks with you, and I am absolutely loving the 2 Looks Tuesday series. I hope you are as well. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future fun that we have here on my channel. I do uploads every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!